Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So it's getting interesting here. Ethereum is moving up a little bit more than it would be ideal for this fourth wave. However, we are, as I said in yesterday's video, if we break above the 1480 level, it doesn't necessarily confirm already a breakout to the upside, a direct breakout. We know it's possible from here, we know it's possible. However, we are just constrained still in this price channel, and I did highlight to you that if we make it above the last swing high, so yesterday's swing high, next resistance is already this dynamic resistance line, this trend line of the corrective price channel here to the downside. So it is currently being respected by the price, and what I want to see next is a breakout of the channel. Then I think we have a good case to make that the low is already in here, even though I don't like the structure to the upside. But again, here Ethereum looks more bullish than Bitcoin. It does that quite frequently. For example, here off those lows that were made here around 1370, Ethereum now moved up 9.5%, whereas if you compare that to Bitcoin, to where we are now, it moved up just around about 5%, to where we are now. If we compare the latest price, here at the peak it was 6.9%, but it certainly is left behind Ethereum. Now, Bitcoin, for example, is not broken out above its resistance area. Therefore, I'm very skeptical that Ethereum is already giving us a signal that the breakout here is happening. This still looks very much like a three-wave structure. I mean, I'm counting this move here currently as an ABC, but what is also possible, if you look at the entire structure, to understand this as a larger ABC structure, or the way I have it at the moment, but there are different interpretations possible, as an A wave, then here possibly now a B wave, and then we could still get a C wave and a D wave and an E wave maybe as a triangle. Because the point I try to make here is that this looks like a three-wave move to the upside. The move down was corrective. The move up so far looks corrective as well. So it is still likely that's all part of the fourth wave. But as I said, if we now break substantially on break and sustain basically above the descending trend line, then we can talk about the trend has shifted already, and then this support area would have held, and we're already on our way in a possible third wave. After this wave 2 bottomed, we could be in a third wave to 2000 plus, but it's not very dynamic yet, and it's weekend, low volume, low volatility, so just I think need to have a bit of patience. But as you know, we highlighted about the wave 2 is likely to bottom in this area. Now another possibility would be not to say the wave 2 bottomed, but maybe just the A wave of a larger wave 2. We're gonna go up in a B wave of a wave 2 and then come down and C. Wouldn't really change tactics too much, but it's a possibility we need to have on the radar that wave 2 here will eventually just sit there. Okay, not below the box, it would rather, because below the box, if it goes below 1218, this setup is gonna completely fail. Most likely, it's all about likelihoods, so it's more like that. Technically, it wouldn't change a lot. I mean, this is an area to scale in. If anybody scales into this area, it rallies in a B wave. Partial profit taking is possible, and actually, in my opinion, useful. Stop losses can be adjusted to break even, and you can re-enter in a C wave. These are possibilities. Important to maintain the upside, the wider upside potential, and the potential for a cyclical bottom here. Within a wave 2. The condition here is that we're holding the 1218 level, which is the 78.6 Fib level. Below that level, such a third wave to the upside will get much less likely. So in the very short term, I think we don't have enough signals yet that this move down is over. I would welcome it, but also across the market, we don't have these strong signals. But I think we are... We are still looking for one more low is currently the expectation, especially as long as we are below that descending trend line there. And that could take us, if we come down from here, it could, the following are levels to watch, yeah. So 1362, then we've got 1330, 1305 and 1278. They are all levels to watch for this possible fifth wave. Could be a fairly long one if I look at the length of the wave 1, but you know, these levels are relevant that are highlighted. Definitely levels to watch. And if I go back to the 4-hour, just zoom in a bit. So yeah, here also, and this is what I highlighted on the Bitcoin video as well, that my case or my thesis is that the move down here was just a third wave. We're now doing a fourth and the fifth wave is still to come. The reason is that, something that confirms my view is that we have typically in a third wave the highest volume. Now we did see a lot of volume, the highest since the 21st of Feb when we started. So that's fine, shows the highest volume, and the third wave also gives typically the highest reading on the indicator, so, or the lowest, you know, most extreme reading. And in this case, the MACD showed the most extreme reading and the relative strength index as well. So that means if we make one more low now, it could create a bullish divergence on the 4-hour charts. That's typically what you would want to see, and that also would confirm the count, because in a fifth wave, you obviously usually start to see those divergences. So what would occur? You would see a fifth wave to the downside, but on the indicator, yes, also lower, but a higher low, whereas we have a lower low on the price chart. And that would typically then indicate that upside potential is certainly there, and downside momentum is starting to reduce. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.